Once again, it's your boy DJ Clappa, man. I'm back down in the lab, showing you the other side of DJ Clappa, and that's poetry and R&B. How our guys got out there and got started. So just down in the lab, mixing it up again, supporting the indie artists. What you're about to hear are tracks from the indie artists, tracks from the poets. You know what I'm saying? Supporting my other love. Music just my love in general, but also supporting the other love. I've been supporting hip hop. Now here's your R&B and your poetry. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. And let me show you what they're about to do.
Baby, you never told me why we didn't work. You left me here lonely, and I'm drowning in the hurts that you always seem to give me. In return, I give you peace. You treated me so unfairly. My love for you decreases by the hour, by the minute, and it's all your fault. I gave you access, but now I'm closing up my vaults. I'm presenting these words to you to let you know you angered me. I'm so foolish to be here singing this lonely melody. I can't believe everything you put me through. Baby, I can't take it no more. I'm glad it's over, but why do I hear this lonely melody? Lonely melody. 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 Oh. Baby, look into my eyes and give a good reason why. You came from nowhere, telling me you feel inside. Baby, I know there had to be something. Baby, I know we ain't done 'cause of nothing. Baby, I feel the lies in your eyes. Baby, I see the smiles in your cries. I'm presenting these words to you to let you know you angered me. I'm so foolish to be here singing this lonely melody. I can't believe everything you put me through. Baby, I can't take it no more. I'm glad it's over, but why
Life's forever green, evergreen, forever green. Life's forever green, evergreen, forever green. Life's forever green, evergreen, forever green. Evergreen, forever green. So forever means a lifetime, or until our lifelines flatline. Depending on the emotions or energies, motions. Rubbed all over like calamine lotion, or ingested like a love potion. Sitting in the middle of the ocean with no notion, we're forever in motion. Not knowing what the tides may bring, so surf the wave as long as you can, 'cause you never know when the ride might end. So mix your mind, body and soul with some intimate friends, and stay away from intimidating sins. This is how the story may begin, or how yours may end. So watch who you befriend. But being a friend sells its weight in gold, a story from old that grandma and grandpa told. So what's your place on the totem pole? Are you at your high or at your low? You are the only one that really knows. So let your heart and soul be full, and always prepare for the duel. Or do you? But while doing you, don't forget to do for others, because in the eyes of the Most High, we are all sisters and brothers. Life's forever green, evergreen, forever green. Life's forever green, evergreen, forever green.
I know you see me more than a friend. See, we've been getting closer to each other. There ain't no need to pretend, no. Got good qualities. Don't want you to leave. Down on bending knees. Wanna bring this thing to reality. I wanna make you feel right. If you're feeling sad, yeah, just let daddy know what he can do just to make you feel right. Girl, I complete my heart, baby, baby, with your soul. Oh, I just wanna make you feel right. If you feeling sad, just let daddy know what he can do just to make you feel right. Girl, I complete my heart, baby, baby, with your soul. And baby, when I see your face, said I feel like, girl, I'm in outer space, floating through your garden of peace. Baby, that's the vibe I catch when it's you and me. Say you make me feel like I was 13, going through some puberty things. Say that 'cause you're feeling so wet out in my dreams. From what I learned, that a queen deserves a king. And I just wanna make you feel right. And you're feeling sad, just let daddy know what he can do just to make you feel right. Girl, I complete my heart, baby, baby, with your soul. Hey, I wanna make you feel right. And you're feeling sad. Just let daddy know what he can do just to make you feel right.
By the time she was 15 years old, she was used to all the men in her life treating her like she was a hoe. And she never really had a place she can call home, and her father was always on the go, so live fast and reckless was all she know. Well, that's all she was taught. So for her to feel wanted, she began performing sexual acts with her body that you can never imagine. Walking up and down strips as if it were a pageant. Lost, trying to find money to support her newfound habit without discretion. Because if you got the dollars, anything on her body, you can have it. Soon to be pregnant with the bastard to give birth to her misery. Sadly, none of this being her fault because she was surrounded by dudes saying as long as you can keep it wet, you can always be bought. So she was just following a pattern of selling sex to get money, treating it like it was a sport. But what she didn't realize is her body was the game. And it's a damn shame because every woman she ever knew in her life did the same thing, so in her mind she didn't feel the need for her to ever change. And it's crazy because she was such a beautiful girl, but from her past, her insides were trash to the point where she couldn't even stand to face herself. So every time she took a picture, she led with her ass, the product of being educated by people with no class. And by that being instilled in her, she felt that's all she was worth, thinking, at least if I'm bent over, I can show her my best quality first. And she felt money was the only respect she needed, so she kept her pride in her purse. But if you really look behind her eyes, you can see the hurt, because the tears came at night. From the pain and having so much sex, it's almost like she was on her second life. And she may only be 15, but she be the reason a lot of men was on their second wife. And I can just imagine the permanent scars on her soul from misfortune, and the love being slowly stripped from her heart from the countless abortions, painful vomiting from the cum she swallows in large portions, living a life with no order. To you, this just may be a poem, but in reality, this is someone's daughter with nowhere to turn, thinking she has no reason to live. And the way I feel responsible, you should too, because this could be your kid. In situations that are now not so rare, where there are generations of precious little girls being lost everywhere, feeling like they have nowhere to go or nothing good to come. I know I can't save them all, but hopefully this poem reaches one.
Once again, this your boy DJ Clappa, the host of the DJ Clappa Show, the Kool Out Mix, the host of the Kool Out Mix event. What I just played was your independent poets and your independent R&B artists right here. So I'm supporting the indie movement, pushing it real hard to get that, so they gain that exposure. You can send your submissions to djclappa1@gmail.com. There's going to be a mixed promo series going on from here on out just to support these indie artists and make that movement go forward so that everybody gains exposure. That's my time. I'm out until the next series. Peace out.